Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Bloodstained. I know it's been a while, and I've been dying to play some Bloodstained, of course. As always, because, you know, that's pretty much what I do. So, last time we got the inverted ability. And I, of course, will... Hold on. Try to use that to my advantage the best I can, of course. But we have a specific area that we need to go to. However, I think because we have the ability now, I might as well just go check. And, I mean, you know what? Actually, why warp? I know there's a place we got to go to, but we can always do some extra looking around with our ability right now. I don't mean to waste your guys' time, but, you know, if I get this over with, at least I can get the map kind of completed. And on top of that, I mean, that's not really a bad thing, I guess, to be honest. That way I can get more stuff out of it. Because you never know, there might be something I could get, like maybe an upgrade here or there. Here, there, anywhere, who knows. So, I might as well just take that advantage. I have an idea of where to go. I just don't remember if there's anything... Like, I don't remember the exact path to get there, is what I'm trying to say. But I think we're going into the... Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have to... Well, no, we already did the whole garden section, because we had to use the chariot thing to get across. So that's done. I think. I don't know. Anyway, we should be, I think, in theory, going to the Japanese-style area. Eastern-style area. You know, I should probably check these walls. I want to go get the map kind of done with this, but I want to check these walls first. Okay. I didn't think so. You never know. Yeah, there. Just get that out of the way. That way it just makes more map. And just because I'm curious if it tells me. Yep, 73% now. So I think it was at like 72.9 maybe. So that kind of helped out a bit. Then we just fall down here, which... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, that's kind of weird. Wait a minute. No, wrong one. Let me flip over here real quick. There is a thing... It's the grabby thingy. Hold on. Got a freaking eyelash right in my... Just right here bothering me. Alright, so Shadow Tracer is... Yeah, that one. Okay, so Craft Work, I think, is... Yeah, here we go. This... I was going to say this should work. Just fine. So... Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. I don't have the ability to turn into, like, a bat or anything. Wait, I have the reflector thing. That's not gonna reach. Who am I kidding? That's not gonna reach. Let's try going this way, I guess, just for the hell of it. So we know we can't do that area just yet because we need at least some way to kind of fit through tight spaces. Or at the very least, some sort of, like, spike protection, which, to be fair, not gonna lie... Oh, wait, you can just run into these. Cool. Not gonna lie, I don't exactly remember dead offhand how we were supposed to do that. But if I had to guess, because it's SOTN style, Symphony of the Night style, I would assume most likely we probably need a bat transformation. That'd be my guess. Speaking of Symphony of the Night, I have been drudging across the plains to find a game that can play or even remotely look like Symphony of the Night. And I have come across a few in the past. There's, of course, you know, Touhou Luna Nights. That's... I mean, it's not exactly like... It doesn't exactly look like Symphony of the Night, but it's pretty much... It's the type of Metroidvania that I kind of want anyway. So, you know, that kind of helps out a bit. Oh, that's how you get those inside the bell. Oh. That would explain it. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. Yeah, so I was wondering, like, how... I'm like, oh, you probably need, like, some type of ability to kind of, like, slide in there to be able to fly. And it's like, well, no, you just invert yourself and you're pretty much good to go. Anyway, so Scarlet, the Touhou Scarlet Symphony game, Scarlet Symphony, yeah. I keep repeating it like as if, you know, I'm trying to sound smart here and sound like I know what I'm talking about. That game seems cool, but there's just one problem. It's such a huge price tag for such a small game that it just... I don't know if it'd feel worth it. I mean, I know they're trying to sell it right now for 30 bucks. It usually goes on sale to like 20. And the thing is, as far as I'm aware, it has like a lot of the original voice acting, or a lot of like voice acting, and on top of that, it has like From what from what it looks like to me, of course. Definitely looks like it has some pretty looking art style, right? So I think it looks nice, and I think like yeah, that's worth it. But still, the $20 price tag's kind of a bit steep. I mean, it's not too much of a big asking price, to be fair, because at the very least, I mean, you know, you're still paying for all that art, which I think is, you know, worth it. Because that's the thing with me, too, is I would like to be able to support, you know, somebody's work. Usually when it comes to, like, the indie scene, I typically do that. Or if it's fucking, you know, I don't know, Vanillaware, so they don't go out of fucking business. Or SNK, for that matter, which, you know, they've at least been doing better for themselves over the years. Back then, they needed help bad. Because they were going shit up. Because they kept making too many things look too good. And that cost them too much money. And Vanillaware is seemingly suffering the same fate. So, yeah, I heard that they're going, almost bankrupt again. First was, like, Aegis Rim. 13 Sentinels, which I still have not beaten yet. I've only gotten, like, I think maybe an hour to 2 hours in. Because, you know, that's something I end up doing, like an idiot, as I just... Okay, it just summons them. I thought it'd be, like, a manipulative one where I can transform into it, but nope. Alright. 2,000 gold. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to get some money, but... For all that work, especially for something you have to use inverted on, only to get like $2,000 is kind of, it's kind of a, you know, a yikes chief situation. Anywho, so looking back to the Metroidvania thing, so I've always tried to find like Metroidvanias that kind of fit my style, which is mostly just Symphony of the Night. And to be fair, like a lot of them, you know, a lot of the older Castlevanias, especially the ones on Game Boy/DS, do already kind of fit that narrative. Only problem is, well, at least the advanced series of games is available on console, but the DS ones are not. So not only do you have to spend so much money trying to go get those copies, but at the same time, it's still like on handheld, which don't get me wrong, like I don't hate handheld or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, I feel like I'd rather play them on at least a console, and that would be nice to see. At the very least, one day, getting a console port, getting a collection of them, so that way I don't have to, you know, buy too much of them. Because right now, the one I would like to have is Order of Ecclesia, but that's way too expensive. I mean, I always could buy it, of course, at some point, but it's kind of a stupidly steep price tag for something that, you know, yeah, doesn't need to be that expensive. Like $160 for it. At least on Amazon, it's ridiculous. I don't think any game should go higher than what the normal retail price was. That's my own opinion, of course. It's just used market shit does that. It's not really ever, you know, the main market itself. It's never the first party usually that makes it that expensive. But a lot of the time, you know, you get those people that really want to just eat your money out and make you pay for something you technically don't really need. Even if you want it, you know, still kind of steep. So anyway, disregarding what I was talking about. Ooh, nice. They knew what I was using, I'm sure. They're probably like, yeah, you're probably using that familiar, aren't you? So, Scarlet Symphony seems fine, but again, you know, $20 or $30 right now. Maybe I could wait for it to go back on sale again at some point in the future, but I don't know. So that's kind of what's stopping me from that, just for right now. It's not exactly a stupidly, you know, hard price to go for, but it's also not on... It's only just on Steam right now, too. Which, I mean, in all technicality, doesn't really exactly ruin everything for me, but I wouldn't mind at least having it on PlayStation. That's just what I like. Gal Guardians was pretty good as well, but it wasn't exactly Symphony of the Night. So, there's that. I mean, it's more like a regular run-of-the-mill Castlevania, which I'm grateful for. I don't mind having those. Which, actually, now that I think about it... Oh, we got the Carpenter's Key. Nice. Oh, fuck. Now that I think about it, Scarlet Symphony is not exactly a Symphony of the Night type game. It is more reminiscent of the older type Castlevanias, too. It just has the Symphony of the Night look to it. You know the look. But all that being said kind of leads up to the thing I kind of want to talk about, which is another game that I bought that was on sale on PlayStation for about like $8, so kind of cheap for a Metroidvania game. I looked it up. It was like about roughly 5 hours or so, which to me, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a game being short, because again, back to that Toho game, not Luna Nights, but, you know, the Scarlet Symphony one, that's about a couple hours long. And it is, for what it's worth, a Castlevania, like, old-school Castlevania game, so a lot of people think that, like, it's not worth the price because of that, which I get, you know, because, like, old-school Castlevanias, you know, are really short, but the thing with me, though, is I like those games enough, so I might actually be able to get that price worth it, because I'll probably end up replaying it, possibly. So at least there's that, I guess. But the game in question, I'll have to look it up again, because I already forgot the name of it. It's a long-ish name. It's based on an old anime. I didn't know that until I looked it up, and I was looking up gameplay for it so I can see exactly how long of a game it was, right? Is that what I think it is? Hold on. Let me see something here. Well, you know, let's save the game. If we get fucked, we get fucked. Yeah, once I save it real quick, I'll go look it up again. I told my brother the name of it. It was called Record of Lodos War, or Lodos War. I think it'd be like Lodos. And the subtitle is Deed Lit and Wonder Labyrinth. Yeah, it's based on, I guess, apparently the Record of Lodos War anime. I think that's what it was. And this, you know, the subtitle being, of course, the game. Its name, I believe. Anyway, I don't know anything about the anime, right? I didn't know about it until, like, just yesterday. I bought it purely for the fact that it was a Metroidvania. And it had, oh my god. I think that's Jebel up there, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Where the hell do I use Carpenter Key at again? I could have sworn it was like in here somewhere. I don't know. Well, anyway, we got an inverted place to go check out. Let's just go do that real quick. Anyway, I played like not that much of it because it was kind of getting late. I had to go to work, you know, in the morning. So as I'm sure one does. I did play a bit of it, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely exactly what I was looking for. Now, granted, I am getting kind of stuck already, kind of early game. Because I'm kind of dumb. I'm still kind of learning things. I just got the bow and arrow, which is pretty early in, so I guess it's not that much of a spoiler, but... Yeah, so I did finally get that, and now I'm kind of like trying to figure out exactly where to go next. But so far, it feels good, and it works well. My thing is, the reason why I'm so, you know, big-headed about wanting to get like a Symphony of the Night game is because that's what I played, you know, a lot back then, so... I got so used to these types of Castlevanias, I played them for so long, that these were always just like the types that I would like to see. And what I mean by, you know, close to Symphony is, it doesn't have to look like it exactly, although that does help. Having that, you know, Gal Guardians, like, they did that themselves too, where you have like that after image effect on you. That looks pretty cool. It doesn't exactly have to look like Symphony, or even like just full-on play exactly the same way. You don't have to have a level-up system if you don't want to. Although that does help out big time, though. That does truly, truly help out big time if it did. I guess we never checked up here. Huh. Anyway, so yeah, like, I can play anything, really. And that goes with being said with just anything in general, too. Like, I can play Fortnite, I just choose not to. I'm not a big multiplayer guy anymore. Not unless it's a fighting game, and even then, still, like, I don't really play fighting games online much either, because, you know... I get quite salty and quite tilted pretty fast, so... Yeah, not good. Alright, we checked this area. We got that... There's like a down area over here we can go to. Worst come to worst, I'll just look up where to go. I don't really care anymore. I'm too old for these damn Let's Plays. Well, I guess we haven't been this way yet. Which will, of course, you know, just mostly lead right into this, which, hey, you know... We get that, and on top of that, we get a new journal. I think I had those weapons, but I don't think I have them equipped anyway. So, you know. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, yeah, I did buy it, and I was like, okay, finally, I found a game that, at the very least, feels the way that I want it to feel. It seems to be that all you see is violence and sex on TV. No, I'm kidding. I guess we haven't done that. Well, we can't. Right? That's the one we can't do yet. And usually these things, I think, are people you can talk to, I guess? Maybe? Or are the... I don't remember what those dots were even for, to be honest with you. The thing is, like, I had the carpenter's key, so you think I'd be able to access at least... Okay, apparently there might be a secret room over there. I don't know. There's definitely probably one right there, right? Like, there's gotta be one right there, right? I don't know. Let's go down a couple. We could always get the chest. I mean, there are some side quest things we can do outside, but that's toward the tower. I don't know. And I don't think there's any real access to this place right here. I mean, there is a thing that we can go do. We might have to go that way. Not sure. Minimap editor. Oh. But yeah, I wanted to talk about, like, my main problem that I get is, like, every time I go to find, like, a Metroidvania game, which, by the way, I have played Hollow Knight, and I haven't gotten to the point where I've enjoyed it yet. Now, that's not to say that I hate it or I really dislike it. I just personally haven't found that feeling. Oh, here it is. Is it R2? What the blasted devil? Yeah, reflector rate's right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's stick. Duh. Anyway, I haven't exactly found that point where I can say, like, wow, I really like Hollow Knight. And this is not exactly full-on Metroidvania. I mean, I guess it kind of is Metroidvania-esque, but a little bit more closer to Mega Man. It's Metroidvania-ish. But Shovel Knight, you know, that was pretty good. I think I did beat it, though. Yeah, I'll probably have to go back and try to play some more Hollow Knight and see if I can actually get into it, because I don't know what it is about me, but I can't. I've tried like 3 or 4 times, and it's just, my brain does not want to just be like, yep, this is a good, you know, this is a good Metroidvania game that, because like everyone says it's a good game. And my mind immediately just thinks like, well, if everyone says it's a good game, then it has to be. You're just not seeing it because you're stupid. Which, then again, you know, people tell me like, you know, Fortnite's good, and it's like, okay. I mean, maybe, you know, I have played it before. You know, there was a time period where I thought it was okay, and they did add the whole, like, you don't have to build thing either, which is nice and dandy. But that's not enough to kind of win me over, to be fair. Wait, do I need this? Is this a pure actual upgrade that I need? No. Okay, then. You know what? I think John Carpenter's room might be in here, actually. No. Alright. Well, at least I tried. I could go get that chest up there, which is probably going to bug some people if I don't do that. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't really need it. I don't really need it. I don't really care enough to really want it. You know what? Let's go save the game real quick so that way nothing happens to destroy everything. How much do we have? 75 now. We went up like 2% for map. That's pretty cool. Now, let's see if I can try to kill these guys before they hit me with poison. So, yeah, but my main thing is, like, every time I run into, like, getting a Metroidvania game, I accidentally somehow end up buying a fucking Dead Cells clone. And I'm like, God. Like, don't get me wrong, like, the one I bought recently, like, a while ago, I like how I contradict myself twice there. The one I bought, like, it was a good amount of time ago. It wasn't, like, that long ago, but it was just enough. It was a Steam sale thing. You know how it goes with me in Steam sales. So, I bought that. I forget exactly what his name was, but it was like it's a 3D one. And the girl uses, like, ice abilities and stuff. If that rings a bell. I'd have to look that one up, too, but I think it's pretty decent. I'm just getting tired of fucking Dead Cells. It's the same thing with, like, I don't know, I guess Slay the Spire being, like, a big thing all the time, too. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like Slay the Spire, and I like a lot of the games that are, you know, inspired by it. But I'm getting so tired of everything just wanting to be it. That's all I'm saying. And I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it if Buckshot Roulette, you know, became, like, the next thing that people are gonna try to mimic. But that's a neat game idea and everything. Which, to be fair, like, I guess you could say, well, in some way, shape, or form, which, you know, maybe I'm crazy for thinking this, but in some way, shape, or form, Buckshot Roulette's kind of like Inscription in a way. And, like, yeah, I can see that. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have spike things on. That's why. I have thorns. Chris Thorndike. Oh, there's a room here. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't remember exactly what they want me to kill, but at the very least, I can try to kill something, see what happens. Not him. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I mean, at least I could, you know, if I do this, I can maybe, you know, figure out where things are at. Honestly, coming here with Inverted was actually not a bad idea, because not only do I get a bunch of treasure up here, but at the same time, it's not a, you know, bad thing to do, I guess. Kind of saves me the trouble for having to go back later. In all fairness. If I get trapped, which I shouldn't. I just don't know what they want me to look for here. I mean, yeah, there's frogs, but I already killed... Okay, they're toads. I already killed, like, a bunch of them. That shouldn't be it. I mean, there's also, like, that werewolf guy, which that might be him. I don't know. No, that's just blue armor again. Or, sorry, viewer armor. I mean, maybe it's probably that guy with the glasses. God damn, it's insane how, like, just one poison attack is enough to just send you straight down. Like, it's just enough to kind of fuck up your day. And I hate that. Okay, are you gonna... Why do you guys drop that shit as soon as I run away? Alright, so that one's done. God forbid whatever that quest was. Who knows? Who cares? Also getting kind of tired of the game telling me about, like, oh, all these chests and stuff. It's like, yeah, I know. Pretty well aware of that. 'Cause I can see it right there, but you won't show up on the map. Okay, so now we gotta get back, which shouldn't be too hard. Because realistically, all I gotta do is just flip the thing. But yeah, so back on track to figuring out where to go. If I had to guess, which is what I'm doing now anyway, but if I had to guess, it had to be something that utilizes inverted ability, right? I mean, that would make the most sense. Okay, maybe going inverted was kind of not smart there, I guess. I don't know. If I go down this way, I can at least kill this guy. And he might net me some decent XP, I don't know. These guys I don't think do, so in all fairness, they're kind of pointless. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm getting kind of tired of games just needing to copy off literally everything. Like, it depends on, like, the type of game we're in question. Because I feel like like, when it came to, like, FNAF, I was relatively okay with it. With having, you know, clones and stuff. Mainly because I feel like FNAF is such an easy thing to kind of... to get down. That's not, like, impossible to kind of just figure out, you know, what to do to make it work, so to speak. And in all fairness, I do think that's good. That's good game design, at least on Scott Cawthon's, you know, side of things. So I appreciate that. But, like, when it comes to, like, other medium that I like, you know, Castlevania type games, if you're gonna do one, I kind of want you to do it within a reason of, like, I could go fill out those parts, but we're here now, we might as well, I guess. If you're gonna do them, I want you to do them well, and that's what I think is the thing that kind of fucks with me. Is sometimes, you know, people just don't do it right enough, or they always end up making it like, oh, it's Metroidvania, but now it's Dead Cells, and it's like, I'm kind of tired of Dead Cells, to be fair. I don't want to do more Dead Cells, man. I've seen it a million times. I'm getting tired of seeing it be done. That's all. Mainly, it's just roguelikes. That's what really took off for a while. So, in all fairness, if you're going to blame anything, you should probably at least blame roguelikes for that, because, in all fairness, it was. In all technicality. They have spikes up here. That's crazy. In all technicality, it's probably that, because, like, then you have... Wait, I think that actually protects you from spikes. Yeah, it protects you from spikes. Which, I don't know if you need to become a bat to get in that one section, or if you can just get away with it by doing, you know, whatever. You could probably get there by means of just running with, wait, this goes down, don't it? Yeah. That's why. It do go down. Yeah, my sense of direction is all kind of fucked up. Oh, well. Sorry for a slightly nothing burger episode where not much happens in it, but I don't directly remember exactly where we're supposed to go. And what kind of sucks right now is I can't exactly teleport out of here. I mean, I have a waystone shard, right? I could probably use that. Oh, here we go. Why am I hearing, like, Pokemon Gen 3 music in my head? I don't know. What's up with that? I'm hearing, like, the Rustboro city song. Okay, game, how the fuck do you get up there? I don't have one, do I? God. I thought I did. I thought I had at least one. Are you kidding me? No. Son of a bitch. Well, if I go in there, I don't... That might help. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it will lead me at least to the elevator. That's not bad. Also, real quick, I kind of want to talk about this a little bit. There was a whole thing of me, like, wanting to try to finish as much stuff as I possibly could. And that did happen. Thankfully, we finished, like, freaking Elden Ring. We finished freaking Elden Ring. But we finished, like, you know, Elden Ring. We finished Dark Souls. Or, no. I haven't finished Dark Souls yet. Bloodborne. I finished PlayStation All-Stars. Like, you know, that was a co-op thing. That was another Wii. When I was talking about Wii, I meant, like, me and my brother. But yeah, PlayStation All-Stars was me and my friend doing that one. Which, we finished his Street Fighter Cross Tekken on his channel, like, a while ago, but I think... Pretty sure that was a while ago enough. Like, before my time off that I had. I didn't get everything... I didn't get everything I wanted done, to be fair. I mean, I did get, you know, a bit done, but not exactly to the extent that I was kind of hoping I could knock everything out of the park. Bloodstained being that, but I did finish at least Mad World, and I did finish, you know, the Sly Jack Ratchet thing, which I do want to say real quick that I do have plans to finish. Well, I would, okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe at some point starting up, especially like Uncharted 3 and Bulletstorm. Getting those out of the way, because those are part of the 2017 lineup thing that I had, and I want to get those done too. But on the other side, like, I want to do some hardcore and stuff too, but there's just so much shit that I want to do right now. It's ridiculous. Trying to play catch up on things is a nightmare sometimes, but yeah. This has nothing to do with like the 100 Let's Plays thing that I want to do, but I would like to do, like I said, all the Slides, Jack and Ratchet, which I've talked to you guys about before. You guys should know that by now, most likely. I would, well, by all Jacks and Ratchet, I specifically mean, in all technicality, like up to Deadlocked for Ratchet. There might be a chance I might do more. God, motherfuck, what the fuck? You know, there might be a chance that there's more that I could inevitably do. Let's go to the waterfall and go get that thing. Because it's going to bug the shit out of me if I don't get it. So, like, yeah, Deadlock, Jack X. You know, for Jack, I might not do Daxter. I don't know. I assume probably not. I don't have any plans on it, but, you know, things can happen. Things can change, of course, so who knows, right? But the main plan right now is at least finish the main original, like, quad trilogy of those games. And unfortunately, Sly Cooper did not have an original fourth game. It did, however, it did have a fourth game, but it was not a game. Oh, she can't play anything? I don't think she can play. Anyway, it's not the normal fourth game that like all the other ones had, right? Like, it was made by a completely different company. It was made by the same company that developed the collection, which was, you know, Sanzaro Games. So, you know, there's that. Not that that's bad, I just haven't beaten it yet, because I don't know, every time I try to play that game, I just don't beat it. I don't spend any time playing it, because I'm a loser. But, you know, that's something that might happen, might not happen, who knows, who's to say. That's the best I can give you right now, is like, we'll see. Worst come to worst, I do it, I don't, or worst come to worst, I don't do it. You know, whatever. Alright, I gain more defense, but I gain a little less attack. I'm trying to think here. Well, what if... That's what I thought. Yeah, but these are DLC things. I don't want to use them too much. I mean, I can. I don't think anyone's going to give a shit, but... You never know. Well, in all technicality, nobody... No one realistically should give a shit. I mean, it's just a silly little playthrough on the internet that people seem to actually kind of like, which I'm glad. You know, that doesn't really happen very often. Well, I mean, it happens every once in a while, but... it's always nice to see your content at least doing a bit more numbers than what you're used to. Because what I'm used to seeing is like 5s and 10s, right? Like, at the very least, 5 views on a video. And then seeing something get to like 40 is just insane. And who knows, maybe one day, you know, that might add up to like 1,000 or something, right? Like, maybe one day I might get 1,000 people that just like my stuff. And they're like, wow, I'm going to watch all these old videos and... Here's Alex talking about how, like, back then, you know, he would get, like, so little views. Now look at him. It's crazy. I don't exactly want to make YouTube a job anyway, to be fair. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't have a plan on it. And I do feel like, okay, there's two sides of me, because there's, like, the one side that's, like, you know, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with people wanting to make it a job, but at the same time, I feel like if that's your focus, I feel like you're focusing on the wrong. But then it's always like, well, if you're gonna do that, what the fuck's in this room then? What's in this room? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember exactly where to go. I mean... That's the room with the... Yeah. That's the room with that damn door that I can't get through. That's the room with the damn door fixed! That was a Spider-Man 3 reference. Oh yeah, it's like, you know, when are you gonna fix this damn door? Something like that. I actually unironically liked Spider-Man 3. I thought it was a pretty good movie. And I think I mainly liked it because I just hate women. No, I'm kidding. I mainly liked it because... I don't know why. It was so wacky and just out of nowhere that I think I kind of enjoyed that aspect of it. I thought it was just kind of ridiculous that he would just... Like, Tobey Maguire just seemed kind of ridiculous in that part of him being an asshole. I genuinely kind of liked him being a dick. I don't know, because, like, my main problem with most of the original Spider-Man movies was, funny enough... I guess you could call me sexist now, but, you know, it was Mary Jane. I just thought she was kind of a whatever character. I thought her, at least in the movies, I thought she kind of ruined it a bit. Like, she was just too whiny and annoying about everything. Like, always wanting, you know, Peter to be this and that and the other. It's like, dude, he's fucking Spider-Man. Leave him alone. Let the guy breathe. Damn. But no, you gotta be there for her at all times. You know? But, like, it just seemed like it was less of a normal relationship. It felt kind of weird. So I feel like an actual... I've never really read the comics of Spider-Man, but, you know... I would assume that most likely in the original stuff, Mary Jane can't be that whiny, right? She can't just be, like, always up in his shiznit. And trying to get him to be a certain way when he's trying to be Spider-Man. Like, just I gotta go save people, woman. You know, like, I get that you're, you know, important, but like, these people are gonna die. That's always been the thing that kind of bothered me a lot when it came to like romance inside of superhero movies, or not even just movies, but just in general. Like, I always kind of felt like superhero romance is kind of just sometimes a lot of the time out of nowhere. I haven't exactly seen it yet, but that Superman show seems fine. It seems like it's fine. I haven't watched it, you know, like I said, but... Ooh, I'm gonna die. And I am not risking that. Hell no. I feel like that type of interest works, because at least they're both kind of cute, so, you know, it kind of gets my appeal, I guess you could say. But something about, like, you know, what's her nuts? Natalie Portman and fucking Thor, like, I mean, I guess, but then you get, like, the Thor Love and Thunder movie, and that was kind of that, so... But that's more so, I guess that's less so the relationship part of it, more so just what's his nuts. The director being weird about things when it came to making that movie. Basically just the typical, like, you know, agenda shit that everyone seems to do nowadays. That looks cute on her. Yeah, but it's only... Yeah, but the boots kind of don't... The outfit itself's kind of fucking bright. What the... Oh, because I'm under... I'm like, damn, like, girl, that thing is bright as fuck. And it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot that I'm glowing blue because I'm underwater. No wonder. I mean, I guess I could just wear it. I mean, why not? Yeah, it gets me probably potentially less protection, but I did get that other thing that I had. So, I mean, at the very least, it's alright. I'm probably going to be alright. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, like, romance kind of comes out of nowhere. The reason, well, not really that exactly fully, but it's more so a case of sometimes I feel like when it does happen, it's kind of forced to happen. Like, oh, well, I guess they're together now. Why? Because we said so. And then usually, like, it's usually a lot in, like, the older movies, it was always kind of like the girlfriend was really whiny and just super attention whorey, you know, that always just wanted attention and always wanted to be, like, in the spotlight herself. Like, yeah, she's dating, you know, Thor, she's dating Iron Man. Well, actually, no, I feel like Iron Man was pretty good with that. I feel like they did a pretty decent job with... I keep saying, I want to say Penny Parker. Wasn't it Penny? I don't know, man, I don't remember, to be honest with you. But either way, I felt like their relationship felt fine. So, I didn't have a problem with that, to be fair. And all, you know, with all that being said, of course. I didn't mind it too much. And I feel like that's how you should do it. Like, you should make it to where, like, they kind of either work together, or at the very least, she's not incompetently in the way. And on top of that, just... you know, always wanting the attention on her from said superhero boyfriend. That's what bothers me. Mainly. It's like, bitch, I'm trying to save the world here. I'm not trying to fuck with you right now. If I don't save these people, then you die with them, so... Alright, unleash holy rays? I didn't know she was holy. I don't know. Also, I lost the ability to break stuff with my spiked ability now, so that's kind of gone. That's fine. What the fuck? Well, I got a free upgrade. That's not bad. Yeah, see, this was not a journey for nothing. You know, it all kind of ended up working out in the end, I guess. I could always put on the spiked breastplate again, just because. Yeah, I might have to look up where to fucking go here, because at this point, we're just collecting stuff. Well, I mean, I would like to warp... Okay, we need to warp there, at least. That's where we need to get to. God damn. Okay, you know what? Well, I didn't do too much damage, but still. Okay, now it looks fine. Yeah, because now I can see the white and black on it, so it actually works out pretty well. At first it looked kind of weird with the blue on top, but... Wrong blue. This guys remind me of Kingdom Hearts 2. And I just thought of another fucking Let's Play in the future I'd like to do. Okay, I wanted to talk about this too, but it... Whoa. What the fuck? Sorry. Where'd that come from? Oh my god. I am so sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck that was. Just a random cough attack out of nowhere. Must have breathed too much air in or something. I don't know. Yeah, I can't breathe right. I can't do anything right, to be fair. Yeah, there's like a lot of things I want to complete, disregarding like the 100 Let's Plays I want to finish. Like this will probably end up, you know, eventually getting to the point where it's just gonna give me 100 anyway, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice. Man, I haven't used MP in a while. Hot damn, alright, cool. And one of those things... Well, it's mainly I want to talk about, like, finishing series. Like, I've mentioned before, you know, the obvious. You know, Jack, Ratchet, Sly. I want to finish those. I don't have to beat every game. I just want to finish up. In terms of, like, wanting it to be, like, wanting to finish up the games I like of it. And Uncharted is kind of the same way. I don't plan on doing, like, Uncharted Lost Legacy. I definitely don't plan on doing Golden Abyss. And I don't really plan on doing Uncharted 4. I can't really do Golden Abyss because it's on Vita. And I don't have a way to kind of record things on Vita. So there goes that. So that is a potential plan. But we'll see. And then... I would like to do Bayonetta in the future, but I'll probably end up doing, like, just Bayonetta 1. Possibly. Possibly might do 2. Maybe not. Who knows. Ninja Gaiden is basically already done, but... Oh, yeah, we can't go up there yet, because we need to unlock that other door, don't we? Fuck. Well, we can always just head back real quick and go buy potions. This was kind of a big, giant nothing burger. One big, giant, fucking nothing burger, so I'll have to look up where to go. If I even decide to record another video. I don't know. I got time. I did work today, but I had just enough time, like, when I came back. I was like, I could probably whip out a few. Cool. Anything else? So I might possibly do some of that. I'm gonna go buy some potions real quick. Other series that I want to start / finish, like Persona would be kind of nice to do at some point. And if I ever did it, I had this wild thought of like, what if I did like 3, 4, and 5, but I do it with a different person each. But then again, I have to sit there for an entire fucking 80 fucking hour game with my other brother, and it's like, that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just he's not. We haven't done, you know, Let's Play content much together, so I feel like it would be kind of just a little weird if we did a whole big thing like that. It wouldn't be impossible to do, it'd just be one of those, like, we'd really have to think about that one. But, like, I could always do, you know, P3 with my brother, the main channel brother, because he does, in fact, enjoy P3 a lot, which, you know, Let's say this now, you know, I've been kind of in the mood again, and I did start a Let's Play of it a long time ago, but never finished it. We got like 10 episodes in, and well, let's just say that is basically gone. So yeah, I mean the playlist is still there, but the videos are privated, mainly on purpose. You know what? Sure, I'll make this. Because we need another fucking scarf, man. We ain't got shit. Okay, anyway. And then like, for P4, it'll probably be, like, my friend, because apparently that's his favorite Persona game. I don't know. I feel like he's probably just saying that to be a contrarian. Who knows? Well, then again, probably not, because I think that's, like, the only... He's only ever finished, like, 2 of them. I say contrarian, not, like, in a necessarily bad way, but in the way of, like, I think he's just saying that because he doesn't want to be a P5 lover, but at the same time, he's never beaten P3. He just wants to be different, maybe, possibly, who knows. And then my other brother, like, I assume that 3 is his favorite too, but it would make more sense to do 5 with him, because my main brother does not like 5 very much, so. Yeah, we did Let's Play that as well, and that never got finished either. Worst come to worst, I can always just recontinue from where I left off, or who knows. I don't know. That's just plans for who knows what, if even happens, right? So I'm just throwing out things to let you guys know. It's been a while since I've actually recorded on my own, and I do want to say, why is every time I record my stomach is just going off? I do want to say I apologize for my, if you've seen my Resident Evil 5 playthrough, or if you've seen any other playthrough of me doing like co-ops with my brother and me getting like frustrated and mad, it's mainly because like when people don't play a game, you know, well enough, it's like, God, you know, like it's frustrating, and I have like a bunch of other shit outside of that going on. So whenever I'm stressed out, I get frustrated pretty easy, and then I get kind of mad, and I just start yelling and kicking and screaming about stupid stuff. So, I mean, I can't. There's no defense for my problems. That's just the way I am. I'm not a great dude, to be fair. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Bloodstained, and hopefully next time I know where I'm going. But anyway, we got some new stuff, so you know what they say, let's look for treasure and make some craft dinner. Let's go home and make some craft dinner. Alright. See you guys next time. So take care, everybody.